So the AT&T Entertainment Group, I'm actually within the developer program, which is kind of works with developers and with creators, so content creators. This event is really focused on talking about shooting 360 video and even doing 360 films, like cinematic films and other kinds of film. And these guys are really experts on that. Real quickly, the AT&T Entertainment Group has a number of events that we do, some of which are only in LA, some of which we do around the country. So that's what's listed there. First thing is, well actually I'll go down to the last one on there, AT&T Shake. So we held our first event this year in July. We rented out a chunk of Warner Brothers Studios for those of you that didn't go to it. And actually big massive events. One of the things we had was a contest called Entertainment Project Live. That particular contest was short, people could submit short films, and be within 5 to 10 minutes. The winning film, I think, won $20,000.
Wow.
Second, like 10, third is 5, something like that. So we're going to be doing Shape again, probably like middle of the year. Not quite sure of the date yet. It'll most likely be held at Warner Brothers Studios again. But definitely keep an eye out for that. And we actually are doing anybody who wants to submit films, we're doing that submission now. I probably should have put the information on here, but if you're interested in information of submitting a film, just look me up sometime before it's over and I'll find that. The second thing are these workshops I just talked about. We also do hackathons, which are weekend competitions. So we've been running a number of them on VR, AR. You come in on a Friday, form a team, create a product, and then winners get some amount of money. There will be one for Shape that again I think is $20,000 first prize. So it's a really big deal. The create-a-thons are like hackathons, but rather than creating a product, you're actually creating a video. So you come in Friday night, you pull together a team where you can bring a team together, and you go off and do a video. And then there's competition on Sunday, judging for that, and the winners win prizes. Again, the create-a-thon that's going to be in Shape is a little different, and the people will submit scripts. We'll pick the top some number of scripts, and you'll do a video, but you have to film at least a portion of it at Warner Brothers. We'll give you a backlot for 3 hours and your whole crew. You film it, and then you put it into the film, and it gets submitted for tax prizes. So as you can see, there's a number of things that the team does, and some of them are available nationwide, some are specifically here. I don't want to talk too much because these guys are going on, so I want to introduce Mike, and I hope you all enjoy this. Well, a little bit, two things. A little bit later, I'm going to have a survey that I'll hand out. Really appreciate you taking the time to fill it out. There are pencils back there if you need them, especially with this being the first one of these. The second thing is I gave you a raffle ticket on the way in. That ticket will get you all of these things. One gift will be a 360 camera, 360 headset, and the phone that goes into the 360 headset. So basically with these three things, you'll be able to shoot the video and then watch the video. So sometime around midway through, we'll have the raffle drawing for that. Thanks a lot for coming.
Thank you. 5 minutes on the dot. That was pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's going to be way better timing than we've got going on today. Thank you so much for coming. Really excited to see a big crowd here. I need to pick up a raffle ticket also. That's always good to get stuff. We brought all of our toys with you. We're going to go through a lot of stuff today, but first let's tell you a little bit about who we are. My name is Mike Wallace. I have multiple hats, maybe about 7 different hats I wear. My day job is creative director at NC State University, North Carolina State University, where I work in online education, and I've done that for 15 years. So I really kind of consider myself an educational technologist, and really kind of maxed out everything I could possibly do in the higher education field, especially when it comes to virtual reality technologies and immersive technologies. So a couple of, sorry about the volume here, it's really loud very much. A couple of years ago, I launched a startup called Leverage Studios that would allow me to explore lots of other fields outside of higher education. And that's what ultimately connected me to Derek, who will introduce himself in a second. So it's really focused very heavily on 360 video and virtual reality experiences as it applies to education, but also peeking into and testing many other disciplines and applications for this new technology. Derek?
Thank you. Yeah, Mike, you do wear many hats. I'm learning a lot about how to wear many hats, the technical side of wearing many hats from you. Appreciate it. Speaking of, thank you guys for coming out here. This is a pretty cool spot. We got a big screen and some natural lighting and some snacks and drinks and stuff like that. I started off as a filmmaker. What filmmakers do we have in here? Lots of filmmakers. Cool, cool, cool. That is my background. Started off working in narrative film, and then for the last 5 or 6 years I've been working in documentary film, and have been focusing on immersive media for the last 2 years. Who in here is a developer? Cool, awesome, awesome. So what I have found in the industry of 360 is that, in virtual reality, is that you get a meld of filmmakers and developers. And really, it's you kind of have to wear both hats, speaking wearing multiple hats. And eventually, this sort of like creative production led me to starting my own business. And also, in the last few years, I've been focusing on filming in national parks for a project called Wild Eyes, where we're filming all the national parks for immersive virtual reality experiences.
Awesome, awesome. Yeah, just to touch on the multidisciplinary approach, we're going to throw a lot of stuff at you today. Hopefully you survive the whole time. We tried to break down the entire process for you, step by step. That's a really important point to reference the multidisciplinary approach here, because it really does require a lot of different disciplines, a lot of different backgrounds, and essentially creative problem solving for an industry that's emerging very, very quickly. And I think that's where when Derek and I team up, generally crazy things happen, and we've had a lot of fun kind of merging our two backgrounds together to accomplish these tasks. Quick show of hands, how many people here before 5 minutes ago with your Google Cardboards have experienced some version of virtual reality? Awesome. And of those folks, how many people have created or produced their own virtual reality experience of some sort? Cool. So we really, really want to turn you from content consumers to content creators as best as possible today. So we're going to give you as many tips, tricks, and ideas that we can possibly provide you, and essentially leave you with a good understanding of what has worked for us and how we tackle the problem, the challenge. This is my fourth or maybe fifth workshop that I've done with Ernie. We traveled around the country this year, and it's been a blast. And every time we ask that question, how many people have experienced virtual reality, more and more hands go up. So it's definitely becoming more popular, more accessible to a larger audience. So it's great to see. All right, in a nutshell, overview. We're going to do a little background of 360 video and virtual reality. We'll give you a little bit of history, just basically laying the foundation. The big thing that we're going to throw at you is a lot of terminology and vocabulary terms as far as what it is and what it isn't. We'll give you a chance to do 360 video exploration. Essentially, that's why you guys all got Google Cardboards handed out. We'll show you exactly how those work. And give you a chance to see some of the films that we've created over the past couple of years. And then we're going to kind of break down I don't know if you can call it the standard production process, but our production process from pre-production, production, post, and distribution. And I should mention that we have our friends from Live Planet over here in the corner there. They've actually sponsored this event by providing this really cool camera in the front. We're going to go through all of this equipment and give you a breakdown of what each one does and how each one works and how it looks in the field, so you can kind of see the behind the scenes, so to speak. And then we'll wrap it up with some questions and answers. We're probably not going to have a whole lot of time for Q&A throughout, but if we miss something terribly, please feel free to shout that out. We'll try and cover for you. All right.